Welcome to another live stream. Today, I was planning on doing some older games that we played in our childhood, the likes of Road Rash, the first installments of Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings games. Then there was GTA Vice City, all of those. But due to some issue, I couldn't stream that today. I'll do that within this before this weekend. There's some issues concerning copyright and all of that. I'll just take that into consideration before I stream. But today we have something very special. Now, honestly, I might have to mute most of the music because MiHoYo actually does give out copyright strikes pretty easily. So, barring that, today we're gonna watch Genshin Impact. It's something that I discovered fairly recently, about 3-4 months ago. I've been playing quite regularly. In fact, I haven't played in a bit, so I thought if I have to get back into it, why not get back into it with an audience? The 2 or 3 people that end up watching me. So thank you for your continued support. I'll try and do better with every passing stream. I have thought this through, and I think the best way moving forward is to find people, like-minded people, and have them commentate as we play. It would be like a play along, but with someone who has a unique perspective, either on that particular game, that style of genre, that gameplay, something like that. Someone who doesn't like that genre being forced to commentate on something. Then we can have streams where someone is the brain and I am just the hands. They tell me what to do, how to go about things, and I just follow them to the T and go ahead with it. So yeah, we're gonna have some fun in the upcoming time, and hopefully you're gonna enjoy it as well. So how about this? We just start with the game, yeah? This is truly a very beautiful game. Give me a second. Okay. We have a mission. We're gonna fly over there. We could take one of the shortcuts, but let's just go. Honestly, this game is just really beautiful. You know what? I should just check and see if everything's okay. Yes. Should I just... I'll take it down, and then hopefully they won't copyright strike it. I'm not sure that will work. That's a very stupid idea, but one can hope. I have played this before, and it is truly one of the most amazing titles I've ever come across. It's, as you can see, pretty much an open world scenario. I'll show you the map. It's a huge expansive map, mind you. It's just beautiful. Yeah, you can see through the entire thing. I have actually played quite a lot. So if you actually like the gameplay, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna restart the entire thing from the very beginning so that you can follow the story along with me. Otherwise, this is just gonna be for those people who play this as well as I do. So yeah, hopefully we can do something, yeah? One second, there are quite a few notices. Wow. Wow, Gentry is actually available. He's... This Zhongli character is one of the most powerful ones in the entire game. Powerful as in strength-wise. Okay. I'll fill out the survey later. And I'll read the rest later as well. I don't want to slow things down for you guys. Okay, I can just go here. Sorry, I wanted to fly, but it was taking a bit of time, and since this is my first stream of this game, I don't want it to take too much, time, considering. It's really beautiful. And you know what? I don't think it's fair that you're not listening into the music. It's truly beautiful. The soundtrack, the gameplay, the story, it's something else.
Let's dance.
I just noticed my health was low.
I won't let you down.
It's been this way for a couple of months, I guess. I haven't played in some time. I opened it once in the middle of the month last month, but yeah, other than that, I haven't really played much. Okay, let's check a few things out. I see notifications. Alright, a lot of domains have opened. Battle Pass.
Once, there was a glorious kingdom established among the heavens. From that kingdom came a crowned heir, tasked with seeking out the Genesis Pearl from the kingdom of darkness. The first crowned heir began her journey of seeking the pearl. But she was deceived, and the memory of her noble origins faded. She now believed that she was the queen of the kingdom of darkness. But take heart. A second crowned heir had already taken up the path where the first had stumbled. This is the story of your journey, of your tale to be told.
I told you, this is just beautiful. So a new season seems to have started. Yes. Actually, it started quite a while ago. I have been back to the game quite late. Okay, let's do one poll. Try and see if we can get this character. I'm not gonna skip this. Let's just see all 10 polls, yeah? Okay. That's actually quite good. I have a lot of these. Really hope a 4-star one comes in. Okay. Nope. Nope. Alright. There's a 4-star character. That's good. Nice. I have it already, so cool. Not bad. Let's see our characters. We'll add up the constellation for her. Alright. We'll strengthen her later. We haven't actually done a lot. See, this is our character. He's at level 80. There's nothing too amazing about it. He's a Festering Desire. This was an event specific weapon. It's quite cool. It's just basic artifacts, nothing too crazy, nothing out there. Constellations are getting along quite well. I just need one more and I'll have fulfilled it. Yeah, I really need to start. Yep. See, he has his entire story here that opens up once you start playing the game. Once you start getting better at it, things will open up. Yeah. Hang on, there's still one more. Okay. Windrace, the classic name that hands down is once again being held. Players shall be split into two sides. The rebels, members of the ancient resistance, and a hunter sent by the ancient aristocracy. who will then have a contest of wits in the contested zones. The hunter's task is to capture all of the rebels, while the rebels must constantly move and hide to avoid the hunter until the danger has passed. Ooh. Take part in the game to obtain wind race coins and unlock all manners of rewards. Okay, this seems quite cool. We have Zhongli for a test try. We have Moment of Ziji. A teapot. We'll do that. We'll look into it later. First, we'll finish this guy. You're in the middle of a Abyss Order mission.
There! It's more ruin guards and abyss mages.
That cute little bundle of joy, that's Paimon, the greatest character ever written.
Dane was just saying how these ancient machines are from Conria. So, did Conria have a lot of ruins that needed to be guarded?
No. Ruin Guard is the name modern people have given these machines. No one called them that 500 years ago. These Ruin Guards were known as field tillers by the people of Conria.
Field tillers? What a strange name.
This is just amazing, honestly.
It's not like you think. Field Tiller was just a code name. The people of Conria like to give code names to their weapons. The land is not to be tilled with farming tools, but rather is to be fought for with steel and blood. This is how the Field Tiller came about.
Even the randomest, the tiny bosses and everything, even they have just beautiful backstories. I honestly want to, restart this game if there are enough people watching and if there's real interest in it. I'll go back to the very beginning and start the whole thing all over again, because honestly, this storyline, all of it, the best cultivation manhwas and mangas out there, the animes, this game is like the perfect amalgamation of all of them. There's cultivation, there's fantasy elements, there's tropes of ecchi as well, but not to that level. A few changes have been made, which a friend of mine actually said that made the game look like a dating simulator, but it really isn't that bad. It's just that a lot of things have come into the game quite recently that weren't there before, so a few of the traditionalists are not quite as happy, but most of the people that come across this game, as I have seen, they just fall in love because it is truly amazing. It's available on mobiles as well. I just realized that an hour ago. Someone told me that on Discord. I didn't even realize that this was available on across all compatibility devices. Yeah.
Fought for with steel and blood? Well, that's an interesting way of understanding tilling. Paimon doesn't think it's a very positive interpretation.
The voice acting is truly incredible, I must say.
After the destruction of Conria, these masterless field tillers went completely out of control.
Dane is actually quite cool. He's like a bounty hunter of sorts. We contracted him to do something for us, and this is us coming to the end of it, I guess.
They wandered aimlessly over the centuries, gradually spreading to every corner of Teyvat, perhaps resonating with the sorrow of other civilizations lost to time. They found their way to various ruins across the land, where they lie dormant.
That sounds so sad.
Wandering aimlessly for 500 years. It seems we should put an end to this suffering.
Once you understand more, those details won't mean much to you.
Okay, someone's... Hi, Chaos. I'm sorry I didn't see the chat for a while. My apologies.
But no matter their past, all that remains of them now is the danger they pose. So destroy them all.
Alright. Hang on a second. Okay.
Windblade!
I've gotten a bit rusty. I haven't played in a while, as I said.
Disappear.
See, if I hit the that center part of his face, he will get paralyzed.
That's cheating.
There, you see that? Okay, I missed. I should have hit it one more time.
Must keep
Oh.
training.
See, I'm really rusty right now.
Let the show begin.
Oh, so sorry. Wind blade. With the wind.
Hang on a second, I'll revive my fallen lady. She's quite cool. And we'll give her something to eat as well. Actually, we have a lot of this, so we'll give her some of this.
Go, go, Baron Buddy.
Okay, this is not going too well. Oh no. Finally, I got a shot in. Yes, and now he'll go down.
Wind blade. Freeze.
Oh, let's dance.
This is a ruin guard. You didn't know. It's pretty OP. Okay, I made a mistake getting here. Okay, he's down.
I'll protect us.
Nice.
Huh? This abyss maze dropped a...
This talisman
sorry,
seems
my
connected to
bad.
the Abyss Herald. But why would an Abyss Mage be carrying it? Perhaps it really does contain information about their operation.
The Abyss Order is basically like the Death Eaters of this world. You know? If this was the Wizarding world. They are very overpowered. They are... there's a huge number of them and they usually do some stupid stuff. They'll take over ruins, they'll take over areas, they will instigate dragons to come up and rise against you. And yes, there's a very beautiful dragon in this game. In the very initial part of the storyline, you'll actually meet that dragon. You'll actually be friends, sort of. You won't start off as allies, but you will kind of end up being okay with each other. Yeah.
But Paimon can't read the writing on it. Is that the script of Conria?
You see, Paimon is like a little pet detective. Or, you know, extra food in case of a long journey.
Engulf the faith of an enemy in flame, and bring glory to Her Highness the Princess.
What? Is that what it says?
Loom of Fate initial operation. They The Abyss seem to be carrying out a large operation. The keyword here is Loom of Fate. It seems like they are still launching the operation, or rather, are still conducting preliminary tests.
Loom of Fate? What's that? Is it literally a fate-weaving machine? From the horrible feeling Paimon's been getting, those eerie ruins are super likely to be related to this fate-weaving operation.
So right before we started streaming today, back when I last played this game, we were at the ruins where so there's this devotional thing. There are these towers dedicated to the gods of this particular world. But the last time we came across one in a ruin, it was inverted upside down. So that's what we are talking about right now. So that's the context.
So Dane, what message does this talisman contain?
It's pretty incredible.
I'm reading it now.
Okay.
An ambitious operation. But some parts are difficult to understand.
How so?
In short, the first phase of the plan is related to Osile, Overlord of the Vortex.
The
Okay.
Overlord of the Vortex? You mean that god in the ocean? What do they want with Osile?
It was this is why I really want to start the gameplay from the very beginning, because there's a lot of context here that is getting lost because we are starting right at the middle of the thing. But yeah,
I know of your past heroics regarding Dvalin, and I also know of the Abyss Order's role in the Storm Terror incident. Though you may not have been aware of it at the time, you were thwarting an Abyss Order operation similar to this one.
see, they all pretty
Last
much.
time it was Venti's old
Yeah.
friend. This time it's a huge ancient god. The Abyss Order keeps setting their sights higher and higher.
So this is what keeps happening within the gameplay. The storyline is constructed in a way that even though the difficulties keep on increasing with every world level, there are still major bosses that happen across, that you'll happen to come across throughout the game. At the very beginning, it was Storm Terror, a beautiful dragon who was misunderstanding the plight of the people of Mondstadt. Issues had taken place, a lot of history, a lot of bad blood. But once things settled down and the Abyss Order manipulations were unearthed, you realize that, okay, maybe we are allies. Maybe we do not have to be enemies. It's just something incredible. This kind of gameplay, the way it has been constructed, honestly, nothing could be better than this.
Will the Abyss Order use their lies and dark magic to corrupt Osile, just as they did Dvalin?
No. From the contents of the talisman, this operation goes one step further. They won't just corrupt Osile's mind. They also plan to use the ancient technology behind the field tillers to completely transform Osile's body.
See, dark machinations.
Is that even possible? So wait, the Abyss Order wants to make some sort of cybernetic squid god of mass destruction?
Paimon comes up with this stuff.
Very few people today truly understand the civilization of
She's
Kamui.
like Vibe from The Flash.
Though of course, the accuracy of that understanding
But not as
itself
useful.
is difficult to judge. Only the Abyss Order has consistently sought out the remnants of Kanria. Despite being far from human, they seek out this lost human civilization quite persistently. The
They do, don't they?
talisman's message states that they will use the defiled statue as a base, attaching Osile's limbs to construct a mechanized god.
Just hear the voice acting. It is incredible. You know, for a free-to-play game with this kind of an open-world scenario, it's
And the
beautiful.
new core that shall replace the orb usually held by the Statue of the Seven is the eye of the very first field tiller.
The eye of the very first field tiller? Oh, Paimon gets it! All those Abyss mages are looking for the special eye, right?
It would seem so.
They haven't found it yet. We still have
This whole
time.
thing keeps getting more complicated. But basically, it all has to do with that eerie statue of the Seven we saw, right?
Yes. According to the talisman, the eye should be placed in the hands of the defiled statue.
It's like the statue of the seven gods of Mondstadt. and this entire region, the lands in the world here. It's like the light of the seven faiths in the Game of Thrones franchise. You know, the gods that they prayed to in the sept below. The stranger, the warrior, the maiden, all of them.
Thereby imbuing the newly born god with the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia.
Oh boy, the Abyss Order sure isn't holding back with this plan. Since no one knows where the first field tiller is, how about we take the information about the statue as the starting point for our investigation? Yeah, that tone-deaf bard is too difficult to track down anyway.
She's
Let's
literally
go to the
talking about a
cathedral
god.
first and ask around. Maybe we'll learn something.
The cathedral.
Huh? What's the matter, Dane?
Nothing. Let's get moving.
See, he has a very deep and complex past that we are not currently aware of, but he makes these notes once in a while that, you know, they heighten the suspicion. Alright. Okay, hang on a second. Let's go check this quest out first. We'll do the others as well. Actually, we could do the commission quests first. They have to be done every day. So, you know what? Let's do this one first. This is something new. Even I haven't seen it. So, yeah. Okay, let's check out where it is on the map. Why can't I see it? Okay, I have to talk to Madam Ping. Alright, Madam Ping is here in Liyue Harbor. We'll just teleport here. This, honestly, I keep saying it over and over again, I know, but I love this game, I truly do. The story is truly inspiring and it enthralls you through and through. Just look at it, it is so beautiful. And you can actually go to all of these places, and I have been. We'll do a walkthrough of the entire land once, if there are enough people watching, honestly. And there are things that you can harvest and stuff, you know, I'll show it to you. So with food items, you can see the flowers here. There's fruits, there's vegetables, there's meat that you can, hunt. Animals you can hunt so you can get meat.
Children, come. You've arrived at just the right moment. I've been looking for you.
This is Madam Ping. She has a history of her own. She's a very old being. She's not really human anymore.
Oh, what is it, Granny? Need any help?
Paimon is adorable.
Oh, no. You've done so much for Liyue Harbor already. I could hardly ask for more.
I genuinely wish there was a plush for Paimon. I'd buy it as a gift for everyone. Everyone deserves Paimon around them.
In fact, my old friends and I have been putting our heads together to think of what sort of gift we might give you in return.
Ah, when she says her old friends, she means some ethereal beings, which we'll cover again sometime.
A gift? For Paimon?
Oh, child, you are so very modest. Uncommonly so, even. But you mustn't decline this gift. I simply won't allow it.
Alright.
When you traversed my old teapot in search of the cleansing bell, I heard your mention that you often camp out in the wilds.
That teapot is an entire small world by itself. It's her domain, kind of.
That simply won't do. Especially since I imagine you still have a very long journey ahead of you. Fortunately, I have not yet grown so old as to see my subspace creation abilities atrophy.
There we have it.
Oh, did my friends never mention that to you? Well then, it is a blessing we old folks once received from Rex Lapis, part of our illumination, if you will.
So Rex Lapis is the god of this place, which is Liyue Harbor. He's the god with a geo ability. He's the god of contracts, basically. In Mondstadt, it's Venti, who's the god of air, the Akano. I forget. I haven't played it in a long time. I really apologize. I love it, but sometimes I forget. I have issues, yes. Let's move on.
I will not go into too much detail, but subspace creation is the ability to create a small, autonomous pocket world.
I love this. I love where this is heading.
The that you entered previously was a little trinket created using that ability.
Trinket, you say?
So, in the eyes of an adeptus, creating a magic teapot world is just child's play, huh?
Oh, indeed, the teapot is nothing to boast of. One such
This
as
is
myself
truly
must
amazing.
depart from this realm to create a world of one's own. Rex Lapis, on the other hand, moved mountains and seas. That is what one might call an exercise of true power. But that's enough nostalgia for now. The gift that I have prepared for you just requires a few final materials to add the
My
finishing
apologies.
touch.
I can help you look for them.
Right! Finding stuff's what we're good at, after all.
Oh, settle down now, children. There's no need for you to go running hither and thither. What's more, I doubt that you would know how to find. Well,
We're going a
for
bit
starters,
faster, honestly.
I require some shimmer soil from the banks of Dihua Marsh. Back in the day, it could only be found where the glazed lilies thrived most profusely.
We're gonna end up with a lot of trouble getting these materials for
You would
her.
have to dig downward, but almost no one has been able to find shimmers. Even more difficult to find is smaragdus jadeite, which must be chiseled from the rock of the In any case, smaragdus jadeite is an adepti treasure, and the adeptal power. Goodness knows if that.
Well, since you're an adeptus, Granny,
Yes, I suppose she does.
Ah,
she counts?
Oh, maybe so. Who can say? A fair few of my old friends are rather fond of mundane mortal life, after all.
that's good to know, you know. It means we'll come across even
I'm
more
back, Granny.
half adapters, sort of.
Oh, I don't believe we've met.
Ah, allow me to do the honors. This child here is Yen Fei. She's the one helping run some errands for me.
There we
Yen
go.
Fei, I believe you already heard of the traveler and his traveling companion.
Of course, who hasn't?
Ah, this is a new
Much
character.
has been written about you in the Millilith's records. You became one of Liyue's most wanted before finally defeating
This is
the
a lot
ancient
of-
gods again. A shame
yeah.
that we didn't meet sooner.
Backstory that even if I were to explain, it would
If
take a
we
lot of
had,
time.
Well, I can't say that I would have been able to clear you of suspicion. Allow me to introduce myself once more. I'm Yenfei, a legal advisor. Got a legal problem? You can come right to me.
Okay, good to know.
Oh, yes. Here's my business card. You'll find it has my contact details and office address. Keep it handy. If you have
Alright.
an urgent issue, just leave me a note at this address. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, I offer a very generous discount for first-time customers.
All right, Yen Fei. You'll have to excuse Yen Fei.
Paimon was gonna ask the same question.
An adeptus? I guess. Kinda. My old man said he was one anyway. He mentioned that he once campaigned with Rex Lapis for a long old time, and then after that was all over, he went back and married my mom. They had
Alright.
me, and once I was all grown up, the two of them upped and left on a journey, leaving me with Granny here.
This happens a lot in this world. It's weird, I know.
Well, that's a bit casual for an adeptus.
Well, my dad did say that he'd talked it through with Rex Lapis, and that he was fine with it. Anyway, let's not dwell on that too much. The chasm's been sealed off.
Is that so? Yen Fei, are you...
I know, Granny, you've told... Hold on.
Whoa, that's a really thick...
Commercial consultancy. Or... Snezhnaya
Alright.
Krustle. A Snezhnayan merchant who he mentioned that he was considering a. So, I guess I'll go look for him.
We'll come with you.
You want to join me?
Wow, an adeptus imploring us to avoid. Best we be a little.
Alright. Let's go see what this thing is going up to. Yeah? Here we go from here.
This is a clear fire hazard right here.
Alright.
Hello, Mr. Crossell. How's business been?
Oh, good, very good. All thanks to your advice, Miss Yanfei.
You're too kind.
Well, yes, as a matter of fact, Miss Yanfei, might I presume that you have an interest in the hairpins?
Wait, isn't Smaragdus jadeite really rare?
No, I'm not worried in the slightest, because I signed a contract with Miss Zhiqiao before. The contract makes it quite clear that if she loses or damages the item in question, in
Okay, this
return,
is
I included a
quite
clause that
cool.
guarantees the
Guaranteed genuine with 10 times.
Of course.
I'm gonna run along
This
through
way, both the client and I
the
have
chat
the
right now
assurance
because
we
I've
need
actually.
to ensure
I just
fairness.
remembered I
Each
have
of us has
played through
retained
this.
an
Yeah.
original copy of the
I
contract.
just didn't save it. I remember it.
In that case, might you know where Miss Zhiqiao lives? We'd like to pay her a visit and have a look at the hairpins.
Oh, of course.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Cross.
Okay, we're gonna go find the Jedi now.
You can't beat the
So the earring. Okay, it's quite far. Huh, quite a few places. Alright. We'll go to Adventures Guild first. You know, I'm regretting taking this mission first. I should have just done the everyday thingies commissions first. I'll do that. I'm already at the Adventures Guild. Might as well do it. Hi, Flora.
Dandelions?
We'll do the commissions first. Alright. Preservation. Okay. Alright. Flower containers. Considered done.
All I can think about.
Do I have any of them? Alright.
Mondstadt welcomes you.
We'll go and do that right away. First things first is here. Ah, the icy thing is here as well. We'll do that. No worries. It's a fun game, but that's the thing, you know. For it to be fun streaming, I'd have to, you know, add some elements to it, one of which is commentary. And as fun as I am on my own, that doesn't happen because there's not a lot of people in the chat right now viewing this stream. So I can't even have a conversation with them. So for now, in the very beginning, I'll find people who like the game and I'll hopefully be able to, you know, get commentary going, and that'll be more fun that way. Done. The map is incredible. There are different locations as well. There's the savanna region, there's valleys, there's mountains, there's even river bodies. It's pretty amazing. Very cool, without a doubt. Nice work. Okay, let's not get into that right now. We don't want to fight right now. Ah!
Wind blade!
Should have guessed.
Disappear!
Let it rain.
Nice. Hang on, there's something stuck here. Okay. Wait, what just happened? We have to apologize to Flora now. Okay, I guess that's something we have to do now.
Only the wind was a little stronger.
I'll have to finish these commission missions off stream, because that's what I'm saying, you know. Without the people around right now, it's not a very even though the game itself is very cinematic, it's not as much fun, and we have to fix that.
Like tonight? Dandelions?
My bad. Yeah, so I think this is gonna be it from me for today. Yeah. Here. Yeah, so I'll do a different stream later. Either we'll play Apex or Valorant or something. Something that's FPS and the shooters, there's other people around and something. Once that happens, I already have certain things going on in the pipeline. We'll do the Vice City stream pretty soon, and we'll start Pokemon Fire Red as well. Pokemon games I'll do at night because it'll take a longer amount of time, and the longer I do it, the lesser streams. But they'll be a lot of fun because I haven't played them in a very long time, and I'm a huge fan of Pokemon, the anime, the games, the entire thing. As a kid, I actually had plushes, Pokemon plushes. I was a really big fan. So yeah, we'll get into that as well. I think if everything goes well, and if the second stream today, which is Apex Legends or something, if that goes well today as well, I'll start streaming Pokemon tonight itself. So thank you for joining me. I hope you had fun. The 2 or 3 people that joined in, and the couple of people that will watch this later. Thank you so much. I'll continue to put out good stuff, and I'll make sure it is even better. That with every stream, we learn, we grow, and we put out the best possible material out there for you to enjoy and have fun with. So thank you, and I hope to see you soon. Ciao.